You can't say that.
Them shorty shorts.
I've been getting a lot of comments about my shorts lately.
Well, it is almost December in Iowa and you're wearing shorts.
It wasn't.
Probably has something to do with it.
Could be it. In my defense.
Carhartt season, and Carhartt don't make shorts, homie. That's not true, I know. But
they do make shorts.
I realize, but you know what I mean.
All right, fine. No,
They're not making insulated shorts.
They should.
I mean,
it's the opportunity.
For the guy whose calves don't get cold. You know what I'm saying? We all know that guy. We all know that guy.
We all know a guy. Oh.
All right. Are we going to pretend like we don't know how to use a microphone?
Ready? Right, here we go. Ready? 3.
No. Point it at the ceiling. I'm sure the audience would love to hear the ceiling fan the entire time.
Sorry. Not doing this right.
There you go. There it is. Pretend like it's your job. I know it's not a piece of cardboard above your head. Figure it out. I'm tired. I'm talking shit tonight.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're going to act up. We're gonna have some fun. There we go. A little bit of Echelon Atomic Colas. All right. Welcome to the one, the only, your favorite underwhelming podcast. I'm the hostess with the mostest. The sign, you don't like it?
No, do the sync clap.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. Now go.
And welcome to your favorite underwhelming podcast. I am the TBI guy, the PTSD pioneer, the one, the only, your favorite veteran with the sign. I am joined today, as always, by my co-host, the man, myth, legend, the king of the Carhartt, the king of the corrugated. There he is. If it's, I don't know, I just read a word.
Like the metal on roofs?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was trying to think of electric words, and I went dry. He's the alpha of the amps, the watt of the wattage, the one, the only, the fat electrician.
The watt of the wattage.
I was thinking like Duke of something.
If this was medieval times and you were my squire, I would fire you.
Dude, let's watch Knight's Tale. Let's turn this off right now. Dude, I'm
so game.
Okay, let's talk about this. So we've been on tour. We've been doing a lot of stuff. Let's catch up. Here we are. We're in Iowa. We're having a blast. We're having a little bit of ass cheese, which are delicious, by the way. I really
we have sexually assaulted Richard High in so many states at this point. I love it. According
to state laws, the three of us have engaged in so many legal activities.
Christmas.
What?
My family always struggles to know what to get me for Christmas. I want one of those boards that's like a pin cushion of the United States, and people like put a thumbtack in every state they've been to.
Yep.
I'm going to have one of those, except it's just going to be places that we've done the donkey bit with Rich. And I'm going to put a sign above it. Places I fucked Rich. That's what I want. I'm putting it on my wall.
It's great. I could have never imagined when I first pitched you on the donkey story that it would take us to places it's going.
You have no vision. Trust me. I knew that was gold the second you told me that story.
You're like,
You're like, should I tell that online? Yes.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I believe I told you then. This is your machine story. I'm pretty sure I said exactly that.
You did. You actually said, but you're also funny.
I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite parts of the live shows, the thing that brings me so much joy.
What?
You ever had 2,000 people erupt in cheers of joy after you asked them, you guys want to hear a donkey story?
So I have a video of us from Denver, and Nolan took it, and it's right when you say it. And as I walk out, there's just a roar, and I have a chair in my hand, and I was just like, all right, I guess life is working out. Like, it's the only thought is I'm like, be cool as you walk on stage, because it's hard. It's hard. Fluck Blahs, insert hard ass photo of Nick here. When you're in Phoenix and you walk out looking like you just landed in an auditorium in Rome. Like, it's just, it
was pretty dope.
It was
that
insane.
Felt cool.
That was,
so
I saw it and I was like, fuck, that's
the
so cool.
Phoenix live show was like this unique venue because it was literally like a Coliseum. It was a circular stage in the middle with the audience 360 around you. I think they I think they're
tiered.
And it's tiered in. So it's sloped in. And I think the last like 30 degrees behind us was roped off. So there's nobody directly behind us, but you feel completely surrounded. And like the chairs are like right there off the stage. Like most of these theaters, it's like there's like 8 feet of stage in front of you, and then there's like another 8 feet before the chairs start, and people are like looking at you from one direction like a TV. This, you're fucking surrounded. People could almost touch you.
It felt invasive is probably because like at all the other theaters, you can see like 3-4 rows and then it just fades. And so that's actually kind of calming. And now since I come out with the sunglasses, I don't have to worry about like seeing that many people. I could see everyone in Phoenix. Like they were there.
When I was in high school, they used to have like local MMA fights, and then they'd like let me go out and do jujitsu matches when I was like 15, 16, because I couldn't fight MMA.
Yeah.
And I'd go and like have a jujitsu match as like the intermission thing or whatever. And like that's what it felt like, having people around you 360 watching in every direction. It's the closest to that feeling.
Yeah. It's been crazy. It's been, I mean, this isn't going to come out for a while, but it's been one of the greatest, most unreal experiences that I could ever imagined.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's quickly become familiar in a way I didn't anticipate. Like everything that we do, when we do it, like the first ones are kind of, it's the second time we've done this, but like the first ones are kind of like you're feeling it out. But like now it's like, okay, I need this. I need to talk to Sav. She's got the order. Okay, when's food going to be here? The boys got to go to VIP. I got to, all right, that's when I'm going to call my family, because I messed up and called Christy like 3 or 4 times at like the wrong time just to like check on her. And she's like, dude, it's like midnight here. And I'm like, my bad. Like it's, you know, it's like 8.
Dude, the time zone, a different time zone every day has been messing me up.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the type of stuff where I was like, okay, so now I have to like, I have this time to do this. Where
it's like I'm 2 hours behind my wife. Now I'm an hour ahead of her. Now I'm 4 hours different to me. It's 4 in the afternoon, but it feels like noon. Like
it's just a lot. It's just a lot that keeps happening, but it's been fun. What's been your favorite city so far? You can't say Iowa. You can't say Iowa because that's kind of a given. Your non-Iowa related cities.
Trying to think. I mean, it was probably from last tour. I like Boston a lot.
Boston was sick. The Wilbur was insane.
The Wilbur Theater is incredible.
It was insane.
So the Wilbur Theater in Boston, most theaters are like either just ground level and it just slopes up, or it's ground level with a balcony. The Wilbur Theater is ground level with 2 balconies. So it's like an IMAX theater and you're the screen. And when you hit a joke and it hits and people laugh, you can literally feel the laughter in your chest, like an explosion going off. It's crazy.
Like the explosion that we both went off inside of Rick. So like,
just like that.
No, that was like, I have a photo Cody took of me, and like I'm sitting down, y'all are doing audio checks. And it's just me and I'm smiling, and you can just see rows and rows of seats. And then I remember coming out doing the bit and then like looking, being like, holy shit, this place is filled to the brim.
I didn't realize that everybody was curious what I was listening to before I went up on stage.
It's the number one thing we all talk about.
Why?
Because you're perplexed, Nicholas.
What?
You're perplexed. There's just a lot like... I remember last tour, you were just listening to books a lot. Like anytime you were like off, but like I just assumed you were listening to like some form of gangster rap, just getting hype as shit.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah. You don't have to tell anybody, but like, what are some of the, like, what's a song that gets you like pumped?
It's not to get pumped up.
What is it for?
I have a playlist of like songs that are all 92 beats per minute.
And I wonder what genius discovered the metronome in your office the first day he came here.
So I have a whole playlist of songs that I like that are 92 beats per minute, and I just listen to those.
Did you search them or did you find them?
What do you mean?
Did you like search like 92 beats per minute in Spotify? Or did
no.
found?
I like research and just found the songs I like
a list.
What's the difference between Me and You by Dr. Dre? 92 beats per minute.
What's the difference between me and you?
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers. What I gotta get it, put it in you. all those are 92 beats per minute. So it's just like, I'm
Oh.
trying to get into the same cadence that I have. Cause when we open up the shows, it goes straight into my history bit.
Yeah.
So I want to like be in the same cadence I am in a YouTube video.
Oh, so you're warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Because like,
that makes sense.
it's very hard to go from normal talking human to today we're talking about.
Yeah. And you've just, and by that point, for anyone who doesn't know what the shows, y'all have just done, show day looks like this, right? We show up 4-ish usually, drop bags, hotel, check into the hotel.
Go straight to the venue.
Straight to the fucking venue. And then audio checks. You give them like the music and different stuff. We give them like the run of show. And then y'all go straight into VIP.
Yep, meet and greet.
Y'all go into the meet and greet VIP. Come back. And then we eat and then we get ready and then it's off to the fucking races. And so the shit from meet and greet to like show it's got to be kind of
tight.
It's tight. And depending on if someone in Chicago has stolen our food or not, that's also a various factor.
Yeah, that happens.
There's like weird things that are like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about too, is like, now I understand why artists can be divas sometimes. Cause you're like, come on, man, we've been here since 4. I just want to eat before I go up there and do goofs, you know?
I will say, I want to see how far I can push I don't even know what the industry term is, but basically like the theater gets told what we need. So like the theater knows we need like this many cases of White Claws. We need Gentleman Jack for Brandon.
Gentleman Jack.
We need tequila for Rich.
Yep.
And then we need
the vodka. Tito's,
the vodka, Tito's, whatever it is. And then like, but you can get like hyper specific. You could be like, I need this specific flavor of this specific energy drink, or I need, and like they'll have it there.
They always have the energy drink you want. They always have almost enough White Claws. That's usually what, like, so when y'all are up in meet and greet, like me and Rich are usually hanging out in the back and Sav and showing or shows up there with y'all, or like me and Sav and stuff. Or like it's like various, and she'll be like delivering a coffee order or like making sure the food's there or whatever. And then like I usually try and locate whoever's the runner, like the kid at Denver.
We need more White Claws.
Like I it is a full size family fridge. I opened it up. I look at him. I go, sir, I'm gonna need more White Claws. And his eyes got big. I go, I'm well aware.
We got 3 cases. That's not enough.
I was like, that is not.
They're gonna go through a case during meet and greet, and they need at least 3 on stage.
Yeah, and I was like, it's like the Ron Swanson bit. I'm afraid what you heard is that I said, bring me a lot of eggs and bacon. I said all of the eggs and bacon. Like, but the kid at Denver, he's probably the best one yet. He's like, how much you need? And I was like, I need another bottle of Jack. I need a few more cases of White Claw. And he just like looked at me and I was like, I trust me when I'm telling you to do this, like they won't be upset. And like literally the ones that he brought, y'all took out on stage and he came back. He's like, what else y'all need? I was like, I need more White Claws. I need more Jack Daniels. I need more Tito's. Like we will leave with it. They will pay for it. I promise. Like, no one will be upset if they have more White Claws instead of less, because then we don't leave until like 10, 11, midnight sometimes. So we're there a whole day.
Yeah.
We're there a whole day, which is it's not a complaint. It's just like, it's interesting how it all evolves. And it's just, and you're so jazzed after the show. You're hype.
Hungover on a plane.
The mornings can be rough. And then it was really.
Dude, after the first night, I'm sitting next to you on the plane, just like, I'm trying to watch a documentary on Ulysses S. Grant. Also, not his real name. Do you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not his real name.
What's his real name?
Ulysses H. Grant.
Why do we call him Ulysses S?
Because he showed up to fucking West Point his first day, and they're like, Ulysses S. Grant. And he walks up there. He's like, it's actually Ulysses H. Grant. And they're like, says S here. So are you that or not? If not, fucking leave. And he's like, I guess I'm Ulysses S. Grant. And he just fucking went with it for the rest of forever. Just fucking some dickhead admin guy's like, that's your new name, homie.
We're looking for Ulysses S. Grant. That's the difference between him becoming like nothing and everything.
Going back to his father's leather tannery.
Yeah.
Where they found him for the Civil War.
To die of some like leather related disease.
Leather related
Yeah,
disease.
like tanning. I do know that that's like super fucking toxic. And like the way they used to do it is like the tanning stuff and it would like wash right into the like drinking water. And they're like,
I haven't.
Shit.
I'm going to preface this with, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think leather tanning is where the phrase "so poor you don't have a pot to piss in" comes from.
Is there piss involved in leather tanning?
I think so. I think they get the urea out of urine.
Okay.
I think it was leather tanning. It was like tanning or something, and poor people would all piss in a pot, and then they would sell their piss to these factories that needed the urea from the urine for part of their manufacturing process. So if you were super poor, you didn't have a pot to piss in, meaning you were too poor to sell your own piss to make some amount of money. Again, I don't know if that's 100% true. That's
I'm going to say
things
it is.
I've heard and haven't researched.
I'm going to say it is. Who was the first guy who was pissing on a cow and was like, I think I might put that on later?
Did you ever think about that, though?
What, the first of everything?
The first of everything.
I think about it all the time. I was thinking about it with mushrooms. Like recently. Like
I mean, that makes sense to me. Like I was in the woods and I was fucking hungry. Like that makes sense. But it's just like,
but there's like a red, a blue, and a green. You're like,
no, fuck that. Like, who was the first motherfucker that made cheese?
That was
what the fuck were you up to?
Do you not know how that was made?
No, do you know specifically? Like, who was the first guy that was like, I'm gonna take milk, I'm gonna age it, and then I'm gonna strain it, and then I'm gonna let it age more till it looks like it's moldy, and then I'm gonna fucking eat it. Do you know the story?
I'm about to become you for a minute.
Oh my God. You have my undivided attention.
So this is like real rough as the memory serves. But basically, a guy was like traveling across the desert or somewhere, and he had a carcass bag for like water, and he poured milk into it. And he was traveling, and eventually what came out of his travels and it curdled together, it became cheese because it was like so hot.
Milk.
That was a story I knew.
Look, I'm so glad I didn't know that and I was from that time, because there ain't no way in hell you're going to get me to trust. Like, homie runs up is like, dude, this is fucking delicious. You got to try it. How'd you come up with this? I was drinking milk out of my goat bladder in the desert. That's what it was,
yeah.
Why you got milk in a goat bladder, bro? Like,
desperate times.
I'm parched. Milk. I just did jujitsu for like 4 hours today. You couldn't pay me to drink a glass of fucking milk right now.
I bet you would if you were in the desert, dude. I imagine he was like drinking it. It was something to do with the fact that it was inside like an animal bladder or whatever, and that like it didn't mold, but it like sealed it up, and like all that became cheese. In my mind, he's like in the hot desert on a camel or some shit. I need my tasty milk, my desert milk. And then like a chunk falls out and hits his face. And he's like, what the fuck's this? Cheese.
Wow.
Yeah.
That might be some of the most compelling evidence for God I've ever heard.
I mean, yeah.
You know what these motherfuckers need? Cheese.
Cheese.
Where's that guy that drinks milk on a hot day? Send him into the desert. We're going to show him how it's done.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I don't even trust milk anymore. They're milking coconuts. They're milking almonds. You can't trust anybody. I don't even know how almond milk works. I drink it. I
have a question for you.
Yep.
Like on a diet, trying to lose weight.
Yep.
Why is everything at every airport in the country organic vegan bullshit as far as health food goes? Like, I thought I bought a bag of beef jerky at the airport, and I got onto the plane. I way overpaid for this bag of beef. It was
$40.
Like, fuck it. Yeah, it was an insane amount of money, but like, whatever. And I buy it, and I get on the plane. It looks like beef jerky. The bag, the branding, everything. The product inside the bag looks like beef jerky. And I take a bite. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it ain't fucking meat. And it was like, I don't remember exactly what it was, like fucking dehydrated meat seasoned apricots or some shit. It was fucking crazy.
No.
And then I start reading and it's like vegan beef jerky. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
And then like all the protein shakes are all like soy-based protein.
You got you got to be very specific.
You can't find a fucking like whey protein shake or like what are the ones that are in all the gas stations that are like 42 grams of protein?
Is it Fairlife or something?
Yeah, that Fairlife. Like none of that shit exists.
There's a few travel ones like when times are tough, you got to depend on those. Those are pretty good. I'm a Jocko Fuel guy. Shout out. But they're in places, but like they're never in airports and stuff. So you got to like make decisions. My move, and you need to do this. This is the airport move. Are you listening? The adult Lunchables they have everywhere. Just the little meat and cheese trays.
My turn to be me.
Just do the meat and cheese trays.
My turn to be me.
What?
Guess who invented Lunchables?
Who?
You're never going to guess.
Who?
Who is legendary at marketing to children?
Who?
Okay. The fucking bologna industry was struggling for sales. So they're like, we need to figure out how to sell more. So they approached the masters of marketing, specifically to kids.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot in the dark. I'll give you a hint.
Go ahead.
They shouldn't be marketing to kids.
Epstein?
No. No. Fucking
Nickelodeon?
Philip Morris.
Oh my God.
Fucking Marlboro invented the Lunchables to market it to kids.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No wonder I want a cigarette
To
and a ham
prop
sandwich.
up the bologna industry.
Well, everything in my life is clear now. Every time I have a bite of bologna, I want a cigarette. Every time I have a cigarette, I want a bite of bologna. But you got to do that, though. That's the thing you have to do in the airport. You got to get the meat and cheese trays. You can't be doing your apricot stuff. You get the little...
It was an accident.
You get the little charcuterie to go. You get 2 or 3 of them because there's not enough in one. You do that. That has been the only downside. It's hard to maintain like good food. Traveling, like the venues are great, blah, blah, blah. But like the traveling in between is kind of like...
I love how it was like your 12th live show you've ever been to and you text me. Should I even bother bringing gym clothes?
Yeah.
Bro, like...
I wanted to... I was naked packing.
You get to sleep for 6 hours. The rest of the time, you're doing shit the entire time. You know this by now.
I do know this by now. But I wanted... You know what it was? I was like, if I don't send this, alternate version of this reality is you being like, you piece of shit. You didn't bring your gym clothes.
I would too.
I know.
I would too.
So I was like...
I'd go work out in jeans just to talk shit about you.
There's no time. We're missing flights, but you're doing it just to make fun of me. Yeah, that was it. Because like every time, well, that's the thing. You get there, and I have all of the best of intentions, and then we end up staying up late after the show, and then it's like, oh, I got to get on a flight at 12, so that means we got to leave the hotel at 10, and by the time we get there, there's 20 people like half dead walking to an airplane.
God, that one live show we did, the dude wrote on the unsub subreddit. Yeah, I didn't even know what happened until I read the subreddit. And dude's like, I'm the guy that got too drunk before the show even started in Denver and puked in the lobby and passed out, and the paramedics had to come get me. I'm sorry.
Yep.
He's like, I drank 6 White Claw tall boys.
That's right, because of elevation.
45 minutes and forgot I was 5,200 feet above sea level.
Apparently it does something to you.
Well, that plus the 6 White Claws.
That plus 6 tall boy White Claws. That plus, they're double.
You can
this
talk
size.
smack and call them a girly drink. They do have more alcohol than a normal beer.
Yeah. Just straight to the bloodstream. No, I forgot about that. The unsubreddit reveals all. Y'all have no affiliations with that, right? Like y'all have no like oversight.
I don't know who runs it. I know nothing.
That's probably best.
Probably.
That's the best case scenario.
I don't know who moderates it, but they appear to be doing a good job.
They appear to be doing quite well. I did see it's just the thumbnail of me, you, and Jocko, and they're like, holy shit, he did it.
Everybody was like, I knew Nick had been talking about meeting up with Jocko. I assumed he was going to be on Unsub. What the fuck?
Sorry.
I love that podcast because it was just like me and you went into it, be like, we're going to talk to Jocko about completely normal dad shit.
Yeah.
Like, we're not talking about Ramadi. We're not talking about leadership, war. Like, no. How do I know if a girl likes me, Jocko? Like,
dude. And so it's funny is like, I've known him for a few years now, and he's been so cool. And like, I was texting him. He's very professional. We had a packet, we had a brief, we had a time. These are the hotels you used to stay in. And so like, we're coming off of the Chicago show, hurting a little bit. By the time we get to San Diego, we're in our third time zone in 3 days. Like it was a lot. It was a lot, but we had time. And I was like, hey, me and Nick have time. Do you want to go get dinner? He's like, yeah, meet me here. Cool. That was probably the most fun part. Just hanging out.
Having dinner with Jocko.
Hanging out, broing out. Just, hey, yeah, what's up? And it's a spot he goes to often. They know him. He knows them. And
I will say, we went to this restaurant. I knew Jocko went there a lot.
Yeah.
Because when we got there and it was just me and you waiting for him, they're like, I'm just letting you guys know our grill is down.
Yeah.
We have a very limited menu. And then Jocko comes up and sits with us. And Jocko's like, can I get this, this, and this? And they're like, our grill's down. And he's like, oh, okay, no big deal. Well, what do you have? And she goes, actually, we'll figure it out, and just comes back with whatever the fuck he wanted.
None of it made sense at that point. But yeah, I was like, damn, dude, I need to hit like broken grill level of fame. like, cause I always say,
my
like,
grill's broke. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Shit, it's not. Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Cause like, I have this idea in my head, I'll hit a certain level of success and I'll be like, I won't wear shirts anymore because I'll be so disconnected from reality. Because like the only goal I have now in life is to establish a business to where my children can work for me if they want. And so I can spend time with them every day and then no longer have a phone to just have a camera. That's like it. That's like that. Like when I hit like that level of success, I'll be like, I'll just appear places like Bill Murray every now and then. Because that seems like the ultimate level of free. I read somewhere Woody Harrelson doesn't have a phone, and I was like, I kind of like that.
The Bill Murray stories are hilarious.
That's what I'm saying, though.
The Bill Murray, like for those of you that don't know, like allegedly, Bill Murray, because he's so famous, will just like go up to people at restaurants and like squat down to eye level with them and like take a bite of their fucking hamburger and just deadpan in their face. Nobody's going to believe you. And then he'll walk away.
Yeah.
And nobody's mad because it's fucking Bill Murray. And
That's
you're
what
just
I'm
like,
saying. He gives joy everywhere. Like he's
Tom
shown up.
Hanks did that one time too. Tom Hanks did that one time too. There's a picture floating around the internet of like two dudes and one dude that's drunk, passed out. And Tom Hanks like hops in the selfie. It's just so the drunk dude is pissed because he was passed out drunk when they got a picture with Tom Hanks.
Dude. But imagine how freeing it must be. I read that Bill Murray has a lawyer and a voicemail. The end. And that's how you get in contact with
Yeah,
him.
that doesn't interest me.
That doesn't interest you?
No.
Like just
I
being
think that's dumb.
that unplugged?
I think people that don't have smartphones in modern day are silly.
Well, I like the idea of being that unplugged, honestly. Or maybe
you
it would
can
be
just
too much.
you can just change your notification settings in your phone, or you can get a phone that nobody knows your phone number. But like the notion of having what amounts to a portable supercomputer in your pocket that you can ask any question and have direct access to 99% of all of the knowledge of mankind fucking ever. And you're just like, I don't want it. No. Like if you went back in time to the founding fathers and you were like, hey, 3 options. Option A, you have super strength. Option B, you can fly. Option C, I give you this tiny little thing you can put in your pocket that lets you communicate with facial images in a voice video call with anybody across the planet at any point in time in real time. You can ask it any question you want the answer to and find it like that.
All right, I'm back in.
Like the founding fathers would pick that one.
I get that. I guess sometimes maybe it's just because things are so hectic right now that I wish that I could just not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, once you retire, it's gonna be that way anyway. Like,
yeah, you're right. But then you know what's gonna happen when I retire? You're gonna call me back up again, I'm going to retire and I'm going to be like, I haven't heard from him in so many years. Hang on, babe. I got to talk to my old friend. Hey, what's up, you whippersnapper? And you're going to be like, AI, new channel, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, I don't know. I'm retired. And then you'll be like, blah, 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 blah. That's my voice of you.
I like
And then
how
you'll talk me back
I like
into
how
it.
in your daydream you're retired before I am. That's adorable.
I'm only basing that off of age. Just because I'm older than you. Like, it's just because, like, I'll be like, I'm done. I'm quitting due to age. Not due to the fact that, I mean, I'm sure I'm just going to get to a point in my life where there's two things that are happening on the internet. There's dead internet theory, and then there's Nick internet theory. The only part of the internet that's alive is the part that Nick owns. Like, it just, like, you leave dead internet, and then you're like, you go to Nick land. It's Nick at night. Hey, I can do this all day.
Just,
I heard Palmer Luckey talk about it, and it messed me up for a little bit.
I wonder if I could start grooming ChatGPT to be a TFE fan.
Can I be honest?
And then I just own the internet when ChatGPT takes over.
You start finessing ChatGPT. That's probably the only acceptable use of the word grooming. I know you've heard dead internet, but like I was listening to Palmer Luckey talk about it. You know who that guy is?
No.
He invented Oculus and everything else.
Yeah.
He was on Rogan, and like a legitimate touched by God blessing genius of a person. And he's like, yeah, dude, it's all dead internet. Like, just to hear him talk about it, I'm like, he's probably not wrong. Like, he even talked about Twitter, and remember Elon, and when they sold to him, they're like, God, it's like 5% bots. And he came back and he's like, no, dude, it's like fucking 50% bots. Like, it's kind of insane.
Do you know how infuriating it is for I'll be scrolling through YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, and it'll be somebody that has stolen my content from usually unsubscribe.
Yes.
So when I do a
They're
video,
doing it to Underwhelming too.
when I do a video on my main channel, I care a lot about having accurate information. I still make mistakes. It's just gonna fucking happen. But like, I do put a lot of effort. And like, if I don't remember a name, I'm fucking Googling it to make sure what's the specs? What's this? I try really hard to be correct.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe is me drunk bullshitting with my buddies out of context, but you don't get that context in a 60-second short. And then the fucking AI that makes the short makes it 1,000 times worse. Cause like, I'll be drunk talking about the Berlin airlift and some cargo plane from World War II. And the AI fucking machine was like, oh, just throw in a random plane, and they're showing images of like an A-10 Warthog doing a gun run.
Yeah.
And then the comment section is like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He just showed an A-10 Warthog instead of a C-47 or whatever the fuck plane I'm actually talking about. I was that's not me. I will say I found the funniest fucking thread mad at one of these AI things though.
Really?
I was talking about the VT fuse.
Okay.
You know what that is? How it basically, it's the VT fuse. It's the anti-aircraft round that we invented in World War II, that because in World War II, it was like, you basically had to be like, oh, it looks like it's 2,400 feet in the fucking air. Set it for 7 seconds and they fire the round and the round blows up.
Oh, you're talking about like a
7
round
seconds.
fuse. Okay. Gotcha.
But the VT fuse is what emits the Doppler radar. I'm putting it in quotes. It emits a little signal and then it senses when something's near because the signal bounces back, and then it knows when it's close enough and then it blows up. Huge game changer in World War II.
Yeah.
Even like Patton and all these guys were like, it was a bigger deal than the nuclear bomb in winning World War II. And I'm talking about it and I call it a Doppler radar because to 99% of people, that's what it is. It emits a frequency. The frequency bounces back. It tells it to fucking blow up. Some dude was just furious that I said Doppler radar because it's actually insert like 7 20-letter words that I can't even pronounce. Osmolator, blah, 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 blah. Somebody responded to him. Actually, it uses a Doppler effect, even though it's a blah, blah, blah. And It's 47 comments long of just two dudes having this autistic wizard battle, and I can only read like half the words they're saying. And it's like they're in the weeds on like electrical engineering from 1942. And I was just like, this is fascinating. I love it.
This is perfect. All because of an Opus clip. Opus AI, right?
Right. 100%.
Dude, it is amazing. There was something J Wolf sent me a thing recently. It was, I think it was I don't know if it's a clip from Underwhelming or Unsub. It doesn't, I think it was Underwhelming because it was J Wolf. And it was just, I found this full-blown channel that just chops up every single thing we've ever done. And then I found it linked to another I typed in fat electrician. Your real TikTok wasn't even close to the top. There's just a mountain of people just repurposing it.
Yep.
And I reported a bunch of them because it made me feel good. And like, I was like, block this guy, he sucks. But like, it's insane. It's almost like they don't care.
Dude, it's like cutting the head off a Hydra. Like I get one deleted, 15 more pop up. I don't even fuck with TikTok anymore.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't. I guess it doesn't behoove them to minimize it because they just want people on the platform. But it seems like their goal should be to get rid of those and better.
So no, it's going to be
make a better relationship.
It's going to be the battle of brain rot soon because
dead internet.
No, it's going to be the battle of brain rot because TikTok is basically endorsing AI content. So like TikTok,
that's what I'm saying.
TikTok is going to be AI content that's all made up bullshit that's hyper targeted at you.
Yeah.
So people are going to like it. But then also Jack Dorsey, the Twitter guy.
Yeah.
He came out and said he's basically recreating Vine and there's going to be no AI on it whatsoever. So you're going to have the AI app and the non-AI app competing for the short form content thing.
I'll go non-AI. I don't. Unless the robots win, then obviously I'm pro AI. Remember me, overlords. It just seems like undefeatable. Like it seems like it's inevitable. And like I don't understand it. I've just seen a few things, and like Jay will send it to me. He's like, yeah, this guy just makes fat electrician clips. Like I don't know why TikTok doesn't like squash that and try to get you back on the platform.
China.
Not anymore.
China.
Not anymore. Do we own it now? Does America own TikTok now?
I think that Shark Tank guy was trying to buy it.
Which Shark Tank guy?
Kevin O'Leary.
I don't know. I kind of also feel like TikTok's dead, but maybe that's just an old guy thing to say.
Yeah.
Is it an old guy thing to say?
Nah, it's just like once you switch over to YouTube, you're just in the fucking YouTube thing.
YouTube's doing so much better at everything now. The collab feature is doing really well and that stuff.
Some people hate that.
Why?
So just some people don't like it. I mean,
name them.
I get it. Like I did that collab with Yarn Hub, and like their subreddit had several posts
with
about
who?
Yarn Hub. So they do this really cool like 3D animations. They basically do what I do, but instead of telling the life story from beginning to end, they just focus on like the high point of the battle.
Okay.
So like they also did a Bazooka Charlie video, and it's like my video is like 45 minutes or whatever, covers his whole life. They did a 15-minute video just covering the battle, but it's all 3D rendered animation, and it's really cool.
That sounds awesome.
They do a great job. And I got a hold of them. I was like, hey, I'm doing a Bazooka Charlie video. Can I use some of your animation footage when I'm talking about the battle scenes? And then we can do this collab function and whatever. And they were all about it. They were super cool. And there was like a couple of comments and a couple of people in their subreddit that like, I'm not their flavor of internet history, but Yarn Hub is, and they're mad that Yarn Hub collabed with me. But I mean, it's extreme minority, but some people just do not like that collab feature.
Well, you are kind of a fascist, and I get that.
For sure.
Yeah. Even though no one really knows what the term fascist means, is what I've decided.
Fascism is communism with a state element inside of it.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is the way most people use it, they're like, you're a fascist. And I'm like, brother, the last thing I want is a stronger government.
Right.
Like, I am so far from it. There's other ists I might be. It's not fascist.
Right. I love the argument of like, oh, if you're anti-communist, you must be fascist. It's like, no, dude, like there's Bloods and there's Crips, and I don't like either of them. Just because there's two bad guys that also don't like each other and I don't like either of the bad guys doesn't mean I'm rooting for one of them.
Yeah, like I was down a rabbit. I've been down a lot of rabbit holes lately. This is gonna date this a little bit, but I don't care. Tyler was just on Unsub. It was incredible. Whistling Death's the man, as everyone knows. And I there was this one guy who is convinced that Tyler faked his injuries, which is a crazy notion. That
I'm glad I didn't tweet about that.
Yeah, you did. It was so awesome.
My wife was in the room while I was typing that tweet, and she's like, "You're turning red. You need to calm down." I was so fucking mad.
I was mad. I was like in the shower, and I came back and I saw her like, "Is this too much?" And I just wrote back, "Do more." It's like, do more.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know or didn't find out, the premise.
For anyone who doesn't know, Tyler Vargas doesn't have an arm or a leg.
Or most of his intestines.
Or most of his intestines.
Or a testicle. He's down a testicle.
Yeah.
He said all of this. They said all this publicly. Yeah. And the guy was like, there's no way anyone could be hit by 150 ball bearings and survive. You know,
this
blah,
guy's
blah, blah.
a fucking liar.
This guy's a liar. And the people that he references of why Tyler is a liar is he goes, well, Tim Kennedy and Shrek lied. So obviously Tyler lied. That was his logic. He referenced them both.
Tyler literally is missing half of his limbs. He's like, yeah, but if it was 150 ball bearings, it would kill. It's like, first of all, a ball bearing is just a metal ball. We're not talking about size here. The average ball bearing used in an IED is between 5 and 9 millimeters, and a BB out of a BB gun is 4.5 millimeters. So we're talking about BBs. So Tyler got hit with like 4 or 5 slugs of birdshot.
Yeah.
Fuck, Dick Cheney shot his best friend in the fucking face with birdshot, and that guy wasn't even mad at him.
Yeah, he lived for 20 years after that. Yeah. He even said on the episode, he's like, yeah, it was like BBs, like in a bearing in like a skate wheel, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like, he has 150 of them. I've also seen them in his body. Like he's pinched him before. And the guy's like, nah, this dude's a liar. And then he starts talking about Tim Kennedy and Shrek McPhee.
No, the part that pissed me off is he's like, a person wouldn't survive 5 rounds of 5.56. How would this guy survive 150 BBs? And it's like, you're comparing an explosion of a projectile that's like 10, 15 times the size of a BB.
Yeah.
Being pinpointed through a fucking hole so that the round goes past the sound barrier, creates a sonic boom, and travels at like, what's it, 5.56, 3,000 some odd feet per second.
To know this, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can't remember it.
Versus an IED, which just fucking explodes in every direction. Like
energy moves towards the path of least resistance.
Those BBs are A, weigh significantly less, and B, are traveling significantly slower.
It was also in a crowd with hundreds of people. 13 people died during the moment, and it was like literal chaos. But yeah, some guy was convinced and then was arguing with all of us about it. And then everyone just started trolling him, and it felt great. It felt great. It's so great. I love a good internet dog walking. Just put him on the leash, take him for a spin. Look, you're getting a little red now thinking about it.
I know. It's my face beat up.
No, your face. You do have a mark here, a little left tap there. It just
did a lot of jujitsu today.
Yeah, you did. You were round and third when I showed up.
1 to 9.
1 to 9.
We flew in. I think we might have him on another episode, but we flew in like a 5 or 6 time world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt to have a seminar at our school. So basically, I flew somebody in to beat the shit out of me. He did a good job.
He's good, and he's hot guy. No, it was cool. Like it was cool being in a gym. Like your dad picks me up. What a bro. What a bro. I love him. I'll show the picture. Those are my nudes.
My dad picked him up dressed like him, backwards hat with a wooden sign above his head that said Zach.
Yeah.
At the Mason City, Iowa airport, Zach's flight had 4 people on it. There's one gate. I get my dad standing there with a sign.
There's one gate. They said they're like, yeah, we got to take 2 out of here. We got off the plane, and I went and peed, and I came out, and I was texting Nick. I was like, I was like, I'll just Uber wherever you are. So I knew you were training today. And I could see someone and I was like, wait, as the one door slides open and I just start laughing and the guy in front of me goes, I guess that's for you. And I was like, yeah, that's for me. It was awesome. It like made my day. He was like, how'd I do? And I was like, you did great. You did great. What's really cool is that your dad will like call me and text me as soon as something cool happens. He's on it. Jocko, he was like, this is the greatest podcast ever. Like, he was like, yo, it's so great. I'm so proud of my boys. And there's also a mantle at Nick's house is dedicated, Nick's dad's house is dedicated to me and Nick. It's the best. Maybe one day Hannah will get a mantle of her own, but me and Nick have one. So, yep. There's like a
Can't help it.
what is it? Like a 87-inch TV screen. Well, I don't know how big the TV is. It's sick.
The biggest one they had at Walmart.
It's insane. And then there's a mantle of like a duck, a cardboard.
Have you bought a
stuff.
TV lately?
Huh? They're insane.
There is. I grew up when like flat screen TVs were like $3,000.
Yeah.
For a big one. And
Yeah.
then I went to Walmart, I don't know, like 5 years ago, like my first time buying a TV as an adult. Because, I just had the TV I had in my bedroom as a kid until I was 24 or whatever. And then I went to Walmart and I was like, that TV is the size of the wall of my childhood bedroom and it's $450. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yes, I'll take that, please. No, yeah, we just got like one for our bedroom and it was like a 55-inch from Amazon. It was like $400. I was like, dude, it's like, that was too easy. Like, it didn't cost anything. But the first flat screen TV I got was a 32-inch Vizio. I bought it after my first deployment. Guess how much it was?
Like $2,800.
$1,500. And it wasn't really flat screen like that one, like flat all the way around. It was just flat on the front, but the back still had some weight. God. If it had fallen on my child, it would have killed them.
You remember big screen TVs back in like the early 2000s and 90s where it was like it had furniture built around it and it had like caster wheels. It was like moving a gun safe.
Yeah.
It was like 1,000 pounds to get this big ass TV in your house.
I remember it was the peak of technology too. Like I remember like TV not being round. My stepdad had one. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The Michael Scott, when he gets the plasma screen, it's like this big. He just stands at it and watches it this far away.
Yeah, well, growing up, my grandfather had two. Well, both my grandfather and my dad did, but they had two TVs. One was for the odds and one was for the evens. And the one that was the odds was the wood one. Was like it had wood around it. Speakers,
odds and evens.
The odd channels, it could pick. He had it tuned with an antenna to pick up the odd channels, and then the other one up top would pick up the even channels. I was a type of poor that doesn't.
What in the redneck?
I'm just telling you what he had. Yeah, and the one at the bottom couldn't be moved. It was like it was wood. It would never be moved, and if you touch the knobs, it would. There was a good chance it might electrocute you. So me and my brother would have to like, it's your turn to change the channel. I'd be like, I don't want to change the channel. I don't know if it was static or like the wattage. Is that a term?
That's a term.
Is the wattage coming out? Term. Is it a term? Maybe the ampage need to be turned down to a good lumen.
Just stop.
But
stop.
I would you'd touch it and like there's a 50-50 shot that it would zap you, but the TV up top had a VCR to it, and it was on top of the big one. Do you know what I'm talking about? Big furniture TVs?
Yeah. We
weren't allowed to play in the TV room because if you stomp, it would mess up the channel or weird stuff. And I tell you the story about my biological father. He loved Baywatch, and he'd be like, "Let's watch Booby Watch."
Hell yeah!
And so he'd turn on Baywatch, and like he'd lock in like this.
It's okay. The first time I ever brought Hannah home to my house when we were in high school.
Yeah.
My dad, who has since lost weight, my dad's beer gut used to be significantly larger.
I wish I could have seen him then.
And I mean, it's not small now, but it was bigger. And his buddy Jeffy had a beer gut twice his size.
Jeffy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My dad's sitting there drinking a Ice House 40
Jeez.
And Jeffy's drinking. I don't know what the fuck Jeffy's drinking. They're both fucking shithoused on a Saturday at 3 p.m. watching lingerie football league. And I bring home my high school girlfriend. This is my dad. Oh, did you guys want to watch the game?
Did you watch the game? Not that disgusting, because you said, I need to give me a slice of that white pie over there. You said, Mama's got a sweet tooth and she wants some sugar. That's what you said. You weren't that disgusted, my ass. Oh, it was too much for you, huh?
No, but Hannah definitely bought Bitcoin in 2008.
Yeah, you did. I said, let me get some of that. Keep that steel reserve out of his hand. He'll be all right, though.
She's the one person who's, I've been hearing his jokes since I was 16. They're not funny.
Yeah. That's good though. You need a good anchor. You need a good lady who can keep you grounded. Christy hates everything I do, so I mean she doesn't. I get it. Like I say this all the time. Like I get it. I'm never like, why don't you believe in me? Because like on the surface, it's not
that she doesn't believe in you. It just gets hard and tiresome after a while.
But on the surface, I'm like, I have an idea. I think it'll provide for us. Trust me. What is your background in it? I don't know. Trauma. You just got to trust me. I think it'll work. Okay. Like I understand her trepidation of like, so you're just going to write stuff on a sign and then somehow that'll carry you for how long, or like what will that be or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, basically, yeah. I think I can be fair to middling entertaining online. Okay, I'm gonna call my mom. Like, I don't know. It's not a good pitch, right? Like I didn't come to her with like a business proposal or like year 1, year 3, year 5. I was just like, year 1. I write stuff down.
I regard myself as the luckiest man on the planet. Just the whole stupid internet fame thing. Hannah doesn't even know what to think anymore, so she just assumes whatever comes out of my mouth is going to work.
Yeah.
Like the woman that runs my district in Iowa, Joni Ernst, in Congress or Senate or whatever the fuck she's in. She's like retiring or whatever, and I was like, I could run like Brandon did. And she goes, no. I go, why? She goes, I don't want you to have to fly to DC all the time. I was like, oh, you just assume I'm going to fucking win at everything all the time.
You would though. It would be pretty cool having two bros in.
It would be pretty cool to wear a tuxedo tank top on the floor of Congress.
It would be pretty cool having two bros in Congress, because I need my record clean. I need a Biden pardon for years 2007.
Would definitely be the most powerful podcast on the planet.
Yeah, and you guys could really, that pardon would really set some things up for me. Just 2007 to 11. Let's make 12 just to cap it off right. You know, might be a few strays out there. You know what I mean? Let's not worry about it. But all I say is I love my wife. I'm grateful for the support.
I will say, Hunter Biden got the craziest pardon of all time, and he squandered it.
Yeah, he did. Because if I was him, I'd be like, Dad, when's that 10-year pardon coming in? Next week.
Bro.
Cool.
He got pardoned, and he was given the pardon before the time limit on it was up. So he could have just done whatever the fuck he wanted for like a week.
Brother, I would have.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
I would have literally called you, Brandon, and Cody and been like, I have a week. I think this applies to you too.
Who do we not like?
I have a week. Give me names and addresses right now. You can come. I think you can come. I think you get like co-pardon. Like I'll be like trying to pitch you on it.
Second-hand pardon.
I'm pretty sure it's like an umbrella situation. If you want, like for real, just the list. We have the list. Bring it. I'm going. I'm yes, ma'am. I'll take a seat. Yes, I'm boarding the plane now. It's just me like bucket listing people. You know why I'm here. Done. Doing all kinds of blank, 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 blank. I know what it would look like. Here's what it would look like. You know Wolf of Wall Street when he's flying to his bachelor party?
I know exactly what it would look like. If you got a pardon with a one, you're going to a cheer competition and just decking Karens. It's going to be a mass bitch slapping situation at the next cheer competition.
I remember when you passively aggressively said something about me and my family. I've hated you for years.
Remember that one time my wife worked really hard on the whatever fucking decorations and you said you didn't like them?
Remember when you didn't help with any of the planning? Yeah. I've always hated you and your husband. His job's boring as shit.
What's going on with the cheer thing? Your daughter like made some team and now you have to travel even more.
We are traveling more. She's on a world league, the highest level, international. And there's also there's you know, there's a few people in the cheer game these days. You know,
Just like people that you've bumped into.
There's not a zero chance that I won't see Bill Belichick at a cheer competition because his girlfriend is also on a world's team. Fiance, which is French for girlfriend, I believe. I don't know what it means. But yeah, there's a meme going around, and I had a serious conversation with my daughter about it because they're in the same league. Like they're all going to Worlds. So there's a non-zero, there's a very strong chance that I'll be at Worlds talking to Belichick being like, hey, bud, which one you dating? None of them, you fucking pervert. What are you talking about? That's my child.
He's dating one of the cheerleaders?
Yeah, he's dating a 24-year-old, and he is how old, Hannah? Can you Google
Wait,
that?
your daughter's competing against 24-year-olds?
It's a world team, so like there's no cap on it. It's just like
it's like the Olympics, kind of.
Yeah. So the best way to think about it is
when you qualify, you qualify.
Yes, the best way to think about it.
But your daughter qualified as a high schooler.
Yeah, because she's the fucking best. How old is she?
73 and 24 is fucking wild.
Yeah. I can't describe any more worse version of a hell than if you tell me at 73 years old, I'm going to have to talk to a 24-year-old that isn't my grandchild.
It's half your age plus 7.
Yeah, 30
is the rule.
So
that's 36 plus 7. We're talking 44.
I mean, even Leo's like, whoa, brother. Like, easy, dude. What do they talk about? Like, honestly, like, what do you think? Like, do you think he comes in and he like looks up words and he like Googles words that he can talk to her about? And he's like, so Adele, she's cool. Like, what does he have in common with her?
Fuck that. Is his girlfriend's team undefeated? They're winning everything, right?
Most likely.
Bro, fuck off. She's got Bill Belichick in her corner, fucking deflating pom-poms and shit. Like,
my man does whatever it takes to win.
They're winning everything.
I just can't wait to send you all a selfie.
Fucking Bill Belichick in the corner at all the other teams' schools recording fucking footage so they know the routines. Like
you really gotta take on the defense. You gotta control the ball. He's like, no one knows what he's saying. It's just a bunch of cheerleaders, and he's like, X's and O's. You know, that's how you win a game. Like, he just says like vague stuff. I don't know. It's weird. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, those are the moments where I'm like, you know, the simulations kind of run out of ideas.
How does a 73-year-old even meet a 24-year-old in a romantic capacity?
Professionally, probably is what I'm thinking. Like a matchmaking service or something. Like, honestly, that's, without trying to be derogatory, that's the only way I can think is like escort. What'd you say? Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't. I had the flu. So, I mean, Raya, I don't know. Like,
he couldn't even got like one of the football cheerleaders in the NFL that they're too old for him.
Apparently, I just don't know what they do that's together. Like, she's like, there's always a thing like where they say like, you know, old dudes get young girls and how it never works because like they're young and they want to do like, so this girl is like actually younger. And like, I'm sure she's like, let's go to Paris and blah, blah, blah. Look, come on. Who cares about work? And he's like, I signed a 10-year deal with UNC. I can't just leave work. I have to coach the team. Whatever. You're so boring. Like, it can't be. Like, I've seen stuff about her being like banned from facilities on campus and stuff. Like, she's not, because she would like show up to practices and stuff and just like give advice. And like basically he's like, no, that's not what we do here. And she's like, no, I'm here to help. And he's like, no. But they did do an interview and she canceled the interview because
you need to take cardboard to market with you every event you go
I
to,
am going to do
you
that.
have the chance to do the funniest thing.
I am going to do that. I'm also going to take a selfie with him and drop it in our group chat. That's going to be hilarious. I will hit him hard with like, hey, sir, big fan. I'm in the military. I'm gonna like pull out all the cards. Now I was in the military. Like, you gotta take a photo with me, or else you hate America's veterans. Like, whatever it takes to get the photo that will make him uncomfortable. Because in these scenarios, when there's someone like that famous, because I've seen this before, there's someone who breaks the wall, who like approaches said person, and then like everyone will then swarm because there's got to be one person to like break the line, right? And then everyone else will do it. So I got to hit him with like.
Yeah, like, oh, that guy didn't get punched or get yelled at or berated.
We
so
can
it
all
must
do
be
it.
okay. Now we can all do it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I've seen it with like, especially in Nashville, there's like scary, famous people like that are that level of famous
around
everywhere. Like, I would tell you one story, but I can't because then it'll make the rest of my life harder. But like a Grammy award-winning person, like in a public place, and like we're now friends. So like it was, but that's because we knew mutual people, and that's different. But like, when I addressed that person, everyone else did. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just like, no, I can't at all. You know, but I can't say it at all. Mariah Carey. Probably the most famous person I've seen in the wild is Chris Stapleton, though. And that was with Rich. Did I tell you this? Have I told you this story? Have I told you this story? I think I have.
No.
Rich came in town for just to like film some podcasts and stuff. It was right around the time the VFW thing. We'd go eat at the local Mexican place. And, Rich is just being Rich. He's cutting up, doing his thing. We're hanging out. It's me, Christy, and Rich. And he's like, oh, my God, I'm Zach. I'm in Nashville. It's so blah, blah, blah. It's so many famous people, blah, blah, blah. And he's facing me. And I'm laughing because I can see behind him. I can see Chris Stapleton. He's a big boy, too. Like, he's just big country, long hair, beard. And Rich is, he's
making fun of Nashville and how he hasn't seen a famous person.
Literally to my face. And like Christy, she's like, whatever. And he's like, look at me. And I go, that's funny. He goes, I know it's funny, Zachary. And I go, you know what's funny, Rich? He goes, what? And I go, Chris Stapleton just walked in behind me. He goes, there's no fucking way. That's Chris Stapleton. And he just keeps eating. He goes, okay, all right, I guess there are people here. And he turned around again and he goes, he likes his queso.
I love that when you do disprove Rich, he immediately owns it and just fucking, I'm the idiot. Yep, you got me.
It was so funny because, and like the next week he played the Super Bowl. And so like, it was just Rich being like, bop, 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 just
fucking, we're in that brewery in Key West going to Cody's buddy's brewery place.
God, we almost died.
We're in the back room, and in the back room he's got all these whiskey barrels because like he's aging whiskey back there,
all sorts of stuff.
Like I've been in a ton of industrial plants, and almost all of them have been food related. I know what fermentation smells like, and it smells like shit. Yeah. It smells horrible. Yeah. And it smells like fermentation in there because it's fermenting alcohol. And Rich is back there. I haven't commented on it, but he's like, oh man, I love the smell of those hops. And I go, Rich, that's fermentation and it smells like shit. He goes, no, it's not. It's hops. I go, Rich, trust me, it's fermentation. And he goes, no, it's not, stupid. I've made beer before. That's hops. Mm-hmm. And I go, Rich, I need you to trust me on this one. It's not. And Rich goes, excuse me, like interrupts the tour. Excuse me, I have a question. That smell that we're all smelling, is that hops or is that fermentation? And he goes, where you're standing right now? He goes, it's definitely fermentation. And Rich just goes, fuck. I'm the idiot.
Yeah, I don't even know how we made it to that place. Like, it had been a long day.
I remember we were walking around. Rich just walks it because like the place was closed, but Cody knows the guy.
Yeah, he knows the
wanted us to
owner.
come hang out. They were closed. The door was locked. We like
Very
walked up.
closed.
Yeah, we're here. They opened the door and let us in, and then locked the door behind us.
Yeah.
And Rich just walks into their lobby, which was like a epoxy concrete floor with a fan going, and just takes his shirt off and lays down on the concrete floor. Rich was fucking shit faced.
Dude, it was so hot. We're all just like lying around, you know.
That whole Cody's bachelor party was like a fever dream because like I had to get on multiple small planes to get to that tiny island in the Florida Keys.
Same.
And it's just me and the boys wandering around. There's wild chickens walking around everywhere. I was like, where the fuck am I?
It's funny because I remember me and Brandon and Chris Jacobs were walking back. Y'all all went in the car. We're walking back. And we come around the corner. We see the what's the guy's house? I'm such an idiot. Hemingway. We see the Hemingway house. And I was like, oh, let's like walk around and see it. It was like closes at 9. It's like 8:30. I was like, I just want to see it. And we're like trying to get in there. They're doing a party, or they're like, sorry, you can't come in, blah, blah, blah. And so we keep walking. We see the house. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I see this lone figure in a tank top and blue jeans, diddy bopping down the road. And Chris goes, oh, that's Nick. Where's he going? I just look at him. I go, wherever he's going, he's going to be fine. I'm more worried about where he's going than him. He's like, for real? And Brandon's like, yeah, Nick's fine. Like, we just kept going. And then I hear you go, you want anything? And I go, nah, I'm good. He's like, you just let him walk out? And I go, they should be scared wherever he's going. He's going to the gas station. Like, he's fine. And then we just hung out, swam in the pool. It was a great time. It was a great time.
Not invincible, Zach. I could still be hurt.
Nah, not on that island, brother. You were fine there. You were fine there. Even had a few people recognize the group. They were kind. You know, right next to the Navy base. Missed opportunity on our part. It was shut down, and we were Americans. Cody's a sailor. Technically, by naval law, he owns that property. So
pretty sure that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure, according to nautical law, he owns that property. God, dude, we've been going since then. That's been October.
Yeah. It's been 3 months of constant traveling. Why do you think I'm always listening to audiobooks? I have to fucking learn this shit for videos at some time.
It's just I knew you were, there was a lot going on when I called you, and I was like, I need you to answer the phone. I can't remember what it was about. And you're like, I've been recording for 8 hours straight. What is it? And I was like, we need this, whatever. Oh, it was about Matt. I was like, you need to talk about blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm really tired. And I got to go tell Hannah she's awesome. Was the end of the conversation. That's how it ended.
It's like, and like I had that jujitsu trip.
You did that one too.
It's like I'm not taking on anything else. Like I have these live tours going on. I've got to go to San Diego to go do Jocko with you.
Yep.
I have all this traveling going on. And then World of Warships is like, hey, did you want to go do jujitsu on an aircraft carrier that fought in World War II? It's like, fuck yes. Okay, I'll go. Like,
yeah, that's a problem. Everything is the coolest thing.
I know.
Everything is the coolest thing.
What are you into, Nick? World War II history and jujitsu. Do you want the only event that's ever existed that combines both? Yes. Fuck, I'm tired, but yes.
Hey, do you want to go talk to Jocko and hang out and become best friends with him after Chicago? Yeah, we're going to do it.
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, no. The only weird thing I got to say about that hotel is I made a joke when we got there, and I was like, we need adjoining rooms. And the guy looked at, do you remember that? He looks at me and goes, we don't have adjoining rooms. We don't have adjoining rooms.
Gives us adjoining rooms.
He gives us adjoining rooms. Like I opened up the door. I plug in my phone. Nick's like, I'm going to go sleep. Cool. And then I'm 1, 2, 3. Nick's 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a door with a deadbolt.
I swear to God, if this is like I hear a, it was you, and you go, I slept for 30 minutes. I've talked to Hannah. Let's go. Like that was it. I was like, cool. We got adjoining rooms. I just remember that it was a weird check-in experience because they're like, use the kiosk. The kiosk didn't work. Remember that?
Yeah, it was the only hotel I've ever been to in my life. There's a guy standing at the front desk. So like every other hotel I've ever been to, I walk to the front desk and he just looks up from the computer and he goes, you can sign in at the kiosk, and then just looks back to the computer. And I was like, okay. So I go to the kiosk, won't scan my ID, won't take my credit card. I'm fucking with it for like 5 minutes. I go to, it's not working. He's like, okay, fine. And then he gives me my room key. I was like, all right, dick. Like,
he's like, you guys want to be close? And I was like, yeah, join in. He's like, not possible. 100% not accurate. That's never going to happen. And I don't know. I thought he like recognized Nick or something, or like knew who something, but none of that happened. We did also go to a comedy club that night. That was, that was rough.
Nothing made me feel like I could do stand-up. I'll put it that way. And I don't think I'd be very good at stand-up.
Yeah. Shout out Vern, Tour Knives. We hung out with Tour Knives all that earlier that day. We come back. He's like, hey, do you guys want to go? He had like all sorts of ideas. He's like, let's go to a comedy club. And like, we're like, we'll give it an hour. Solid hour. Because we weren't ready to go to sleep, but we can't go, let's do something. We go in there. It's an open mic night. And as nicely as I could think to say this, it was a public beating. It was so uncomfortable how bad all of them were. Like, and they're like, oh, for our next comic, welcome to this floor, Nick, blah, blah, blah. And it'd just be a guy like, so here's what I would like to talk about. And then they would either be like really slow, or like they wouldn't hit the punchline, or like their premises were off. And
some of them just didn't know their jokes because they just like were reading it off their phone.
Yeah. And then they kept saying that. Oh, I messed that joke up. And I'm like, I want to be like, we don't know. You don't got to say that.
Recover.
You don't have to say it. Just be like, oh, that worked. But it was like 8 people, like bang, 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 bang. And then we were going to try and go up just to do it. Nick had some jokes on his phone, and I was like, if they have any open space, this will be hilarious.
I literally wrote like 12 jokes sitting there listening to I was like, I could do this.
Yeah, it was, but they were, I think it's because it's the Kill Tony effect, is that every comedian's trying to do like just
the shorts. They're just trying to farm short clips, and they all filmed each other, which I would not recommend in any scenario. Maybe they're going to check their bits later. It didn't feel like that. Let me just read you some of the bits I wrote actively.
You still have them?
I still have them written down in my Apple Notes.
Well, it was a month ago.
While I wrote them a month ago while we were at the open mic. I'm not that great of a husband. Kind of worried, but I'm still not worried my wife's going to leave me. Because if she did, she'd be doing me a favor. She doesn't do favors.
That's not funny, Nick. I got him.
She's laughing.
She's laughing. Off. Insert Hannah laughing. That's really good. This is how they would have said it. I'm not sure my wife is going to leave me. If she did, she would be doing me a favor. My wife doesn't do favors. That was that was literally how it was. Do you have more? Keep going.
My wife says I'm stressed out too much. She doesn't understand that I'm stressed out because I can't let my intrusive thoughts win. When she lets her intrusive thoughts win, she gets a fucking haircut. If my intrusive thoughts win, I'm going to prison.
It's not funny.
It's also completely true. Can't say those ones on the internet.
Yeah, you can't.
Can't say that one on the internet.
Maybe it'll be on the Pepperbox exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
He said maybe.
That's a really good. I'm gonna save that one for if I ever actually do stand up.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that is good.
It's.
I keep having this bit. I can't do it here. Never mind. I can't do it. I said it on one of the episodes, but I can't do it on YouTube. It's too much, which is saying a lot. I will have to save it for the after show.
I will say, I was blown away watching an open mic night in San Diego, a liberal city in the most liberal state in the country.
Oh boy.
50% of the jokes were very anti-Semitic.
50% is underselling it. I feel like if there were 10 comics we saw that night, 9 of them said something in that lane.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming a mile away.
I didn't either. I was blown away.
Did not see that coming at all. Or how pretentious they were afterwards when they were all around the bar when we left. They were all like, yeah, did you guys like the show? And I was like, no, dude, hang your head in shame. Like, no one laughed. Like, your girlfriend was like, this is the worst ever. Like, there was only, none of them really stand out. I remember the one guy being like, I can't wait to make this into a clip. And I was just like, the one dude, the one guy at the end, this one old dude, he's significantly older than all of them, older than us, older than me. And I was like, this guy's got to be the ringer. Remember him, the last dude?
They brought him in as the headliner.
He was the headliner.
They made a big deal about him coming out.
Yeah,
this guy's going to be fucking good.
You know, Papa's coming up on stage and they were like all excited about it. And he was the worst one of all. He's like, I wrote this joke before I got here. And I'm like, probably not the best. Probably not the best. He didn't let it stop him for a second. He's like, that's the joke I'm going to tell. And it was so bad, I don't even remember it.
They sent it.
He sent it. But we laughed because it was actually that funny. That was funny. Like, just the whole absurdity of it.
Yeah.
Because we had such a high dinner with Jocko, hanging out, and then we went dumpster diving afterwards. we were literally whoop.
Oh,
Right.
also, you forgot to mention that when we showed up in San Diego, we had Vern pick us up from the airport in his jacked up 4Runner. And he had a fucking cardboard sign above his 4Runner that said, what did it say? Newlyweds across the top. People were yelling shit at us like congratulations as we went walking up to Vern. So we just started holding hands and went and got in the 4Runner.
I said, one girl goes, yes. And I go, I'm so happy. And he was like, did you read the sign? I was like, go. I was like, you can get up front, babe. You can sit up front. Yeah. It was hilarious. The San Diego airport. Well, I didn't see it till and then he started reaching for me and I started reaching for him and it was the girl going, yes. And I was like, I just remember looking back and being like, I'm so happy. And like, my big bear, you know what I mean? He's my big bear. He'd definitely be a bear, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he would. Look at that. Look at that growl.
You doing jiu-jitsu tomorrow?
I don't know. Don't tempt me.
Come on.
You're way too nimble in a way that if I found out you also did like some form of dancing, it wouldn't surprise me.
We don't talk about that.
Nick used to do ballet.
Yep.
That would make sense, actually.
240 pounds. I'm not that fast. You're exaggerating. It's not that big of a deal.
Most guys who weigh 240 don't move like that. You know what you reminded me of? The guy who did the backflip in roller skates, shirtless, the fat guy.
Yeah, I message him on Instagram. He's cool as shit. He's so funny.
But your athleticism reminded me of him being like, you might not like it, but this is
this is what the peak male condition looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, do you follow him on Instagram?
I can't remember his name
He
now.
had that one viral clip, but like he does all kinds of crazy athletic shit.
Really?
Dude, he's an insane athlete.
What's his name? Wheels?
No. It's like after some aquatic animal.
Manatee something. Wait.
Manatee.
Is it manatee It's such a good video.
Air Manatee.
It's even
Oh,
better.
dude, he does crazy athletic shit. And he's a big boy. He's funny as fuck, dude. He's a really nice guy from the interactions I've had with him.
Just the
But
one.
he's like a professional rock climbing coach and like all kinds of crazy shit.
Of course. That's fucking awesome.
He is a specimen.
Just
for
the
sure.
one flip, he does it with his hands in his pocket.
Yeah, jeans.
Yeah.
No shirt.
Yeah.
Just fucking Bubba, good old redneck white boy, beer belly hanging out. Jeans, no shirt, does a fucking backflip on rollerblades out of a half pipe with his hands in his jean pockets, lands, it goes right up to the camera. You might not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like.
It's perfect.
Oh,
It's perfect. Just like everything that can be found on the exclusive Underwhelming After Show over at pepperbox.tv. Go there where Nick will tell all of his jokes that he can't tell anywhere else. Maybe. Well, this has been another incredible episode of your favorite podcast, the Underwhelming Podcast. Thank you for joining us here. It's been fun. Catch us over at the After Show. That's how it's done.
okay, bye.